So what's good, family? Hope all is well. This is Zachary King from the We Hustle and Hills podcast, a podcast that celebrates Black women empowerment through entrepreneurship. I am here with the beautiful
Iyzae Williams.
Iyzae, so grateful to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a little bit though. It's been a couple of weeks to make this thing happen.
Yes,
so I'm looking forward to having a really good conversation. Mm-hmm. With that being said, tell a little bit of the folks about you.
A little bit about me. So I have a nonprofit called Hey Mommy Inc. We help moms navigate through our similarities and differences within motherhood. We offer a bunch of different services from wellness workshops down to postpartum group therapy, wellness walks, and we also have an outreach group chat called OMGU2. We have a baby boutique pop-up shop that goes around the city a bunch, and we have a bunch of different initiatives that we're trying to get off the ground as of right now.
Wow, all that.
Yes.
Amazing. What got you to this space?
So, honestly, if I'm being completely honest.
We want honest. We want honest.
I was looking for mommy friends. It initially started because I felt like going through motherhood is such a lonely journey, and you're never the same person you are from the beginning you're not the same person you are before you have your kid, after you have your kid. So it's like you're finding yourself. And as I was going through that, I realized that I didn't know myself like at all. And it made me reach out to other moms, asking them like, do y'all feel the same way? Like, have y'all tried things that made you get back to yourself, or have you found different ways to help you get through what it is that you're going through?
Listen, for those who don't know, this woman right here, she is not only just talking the talk, she is walking the walk. She has her daughter in the office with us right now. I think that's amazing, because I think our children should see what our day look like.
Yes, I agree.
They should see what we go through, and it gives us a chance to not only spend time and bond, but also to have a very transparent conversation with them. I know for me, I did an event for you a few weeks ago, and in that event, I had my daughter with me.
Yes.
Right. So, so it's something, it's a real thing to have your kids here, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's one of the things about having this platform is I want the women, and for anyone for that matter, but to feel like it's authentic.
Yes.
This is real. We're talking about real people journeys. We shedding light to real stories.
Yes.
I don't feel as though in social media, we get that enough with Black folks.
I agree. I could definitely agree with that. I feel like everybody tries to put on a facade to make it seem like everything is perfect when it's not at all. And I try my best to be as authentic as possible, especially with the journey that I'm on, because it is real life. Sometimes we don't have a babysitter. Sometimes we don't have the help that we need. But it's all about still pushing through and getting things done. So that's why I still show up the best that I can.
Very recently, there was I'm not sure how locked in you are to social media, but I'm pretty much locked in. And it was a video that went around where they showed a woman, she was delivering mail, and in her mail truck, she had her 3 kids in there.
Oh, wow.
And somebody opened it up and was like, hey, she and these kids ain't supposed to be here. It hurts to see that. Because that this is probably, like, I can identify that because my mom, she worked at the post office. She didn't have a babysitter. It was me and my sister had a babysitter ourselves, and oftentimes it was me standing in the house alone having to, just find something to do.
No, seriously. Growing up, the thing was, you better not open that door for nobody. And it's like, I don't feel like that issue ever really got resolved with that issue. So it's more so, it's just they make it harder on moms to get jobs or be able to send their kids to school, because one, how am I supposed to send my baby to school if I don't even have enough money to cover childcare? How am I supposed to be able to get to work if I can't even send my baby to school to pay? It's issue after issue, and that's what Hey Mommy is here to do, to solve these issues in the best way that we can, like with emergency childcare, with our BEI initiative that connects our moms directly to their benefits so that they can be able to operate and get out there in a job so that they can, provide for their families the way that they want to and that they need to. Because how will she be able to operate the things we need her to do? They don't take into consideration that she's trying her.
It's okay. It's okay. We said we.
These kids don't care.
The keeping it real channel.
Have a seat. Sit down. Go sit out there. Go ahead and sit down. When it comes to like getting a job, when it comes to jobs, I feel like moms are frowned upon in a sense because they look at them as a burden. Oh, she has 3 kids. How is she going to be able to be here every day? Or, oh, she has this going on, that going on. How will she be able to operate the things we need her to do? They don't take into consideration that she's trying her.
It's okay. It's okay. We said we.
These kids don't care.
The keeping it real channel.
Have a seat. Sit down. Go sit out there. Go ahead and sit down. Sorry, y'all.
No, it's okay. Again, I think we need to see this. I think it's very. I get it. It could be embarrassing. It could be frustrating even at times. But these are the challenges that working moms go through.
Yes.
Yes. I can't tell you how many times I had like customer service call me, and I'm talking to somebody from customer service, and you can hear their kid in the background. And it's like, it's like, oh, you working from home today.
Yes.
And as soon as you acknowledge it, like, hey, I can see that you, and they're like, whew, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Because they try to make it seem as if it's a burden. It's not a burden. Right. It's real life. Like, it's real life. I feel like it's just about switching the perspective of the entire concept of, oh, she has kids, that's too much, to, oh, she has kids, let's see how we can help her out. How can we make this easier on her to be able to be there for her kids and also be there for the company and herself. So that's how, and we've come up with different concepts to try to resolve these issues. Like I said, our BEI initiative, the emergency child care initiative that we're trying to get up off the ground. And yeah, so far we haven't solved it, but we're working towards having solutions for it.
So let me hear a little bit about your program. It's called the BEI.
Yes, the BEI.
Okay.
The BEI initiative. It's not up and running yet. This is what's coming. That's coming next.
Okay.
But the BEI initiative is the Benefits Empowerment Initiative, and we're cutting out the barriers for moms to be connected to their benefits like SNAP, EBT, WIC, TCAF, all those different benefits that moms are eligible for but don't know how to get connected to or don't know how to go about. It's like how I like to see it as like a mini call center that we employ our already mommies, and we call out to moms across the city to make sure that they're connected to all their benefits that they are either missing out on or didn't know that they were eligible for.
Smart.
So, we want to make sure all mommies are equipped with what it is that they need, and so that they can operate in their full potential. They'll think, they'll think like, oh, if only I was eligible for this, the whole time is ways around certain things to be eligible for.
Sure.
Certain.
Sure. That's smart, actually.
Certain benefits.
That's really smart.
Thank you.
That's really smart because a lot of us, we don't know that there are programs out here to help us. I know when I came home in 2020, when I came home, there was a few things in the halfway house. You got to go to the halfway house before you actually get fully released. And the only thing they try to do is get you to work. That's it. It's just like, hey, we got this program. We want you to work, occupy your time, pay your probation fees or parole fees, whatever. Okay, but when you hit the street, there's no one else giving you any resources or any direction. And you'll hear about it. Like people will say, hey, there's jobs that could have got you into SEPTA or they kind of got you into the city. There's ways to help, but you don't hear about them.
You don't hear about them, and you never hear about them, and they never reach out either.
Right.
Like that's the thing. It's just it'd be a lot of money sitting in the city. Like it's a tax credit.
Right.
That is, I believe it's don't quote me on my numbers.
Right.
I don't know if they're correct or not. But
Right,
it's about
right.
24 million each year
Wow.
in tax credit that moms and families miss out on because they don't even know that this money is for them or
Wow.
going towards them. So we're trying to like cut down that barrier by reaching out,
Bridging the gap. Just bridging the gap.
Yes.
No, that is absolutely smart. I mean, and that's pretty much, we see that same, as it relates to entrepreneurship, we see the same, profile, or I think I'm saying the word wrong, but like, that's like a LegalZoom. LegalZoom is not illegal. You can't go there for legal counsel or anything like that. All they do is just show you the path to get it done. If you need to go ahead and get your LLC, they put you on the path to get it done. That's it. You can't go to them and say, "Hey, I got a bad back. Who can I sue?" That won't work. So what you're doing is absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
That's absolutely amazing.
And I feel like we're killing a bunch of birds with one stone. Like we're making it easier for our mommies, which is the goal, to make them make things easier on them to be able to thrive for both their self and their kids. So that's our whole goal. So I feel like the BEI will definitely be a great start to the future of what we do see for Hey Mommy. But we've been doing, even with our resource hub, we have a resource hub that we are partnering with daycares, therapists, food banks, and we're funneling jobs within tech, childcare, hospitality, and healthcare directly to our mommies. So I feel like with the BEI, it'll help moms. With the BEI initiative, it'll help our mommies be more equipped for the resource hub when it comes for jobs and everything, because they feel like, okay, I'm already situated. I have all my benefits that I've been needing. Now I could go find a job I've been looking for. Now I have the childcare to be able to go and do the job that I've been saying I wanted to try, and just those outlets in a sense.
As you was talking, I was also thinking about how it's important what you're doing, because with the new presidential administration here, a lot of people are under the impression that a lot of things are being cut. So by you saying, hey, no, they're still here, because that could be a deterrent within itself. Because people are like, oh, no, Trump is cutting that. I ain't even going to apply. But you're like, no, it's alive and well.
It's alive and well, and we'll help you.
We will help you.
We will help you, yes.
That's beautiful. What are some of the requirements to get in? I mean, obviously, they got to be a mother, right?
That's it. To be a Hey Mommy Inc. member? To be a Hey Mommy Inc. member, all you have to do is be a mom. You sign up. We have a form that you fill out. You tell us your needs, your wants, and what you are looking for. And then from there, we tailor it to your needs, to your profile, and then we just let you out into our
How much is it?
world. So we don't have it's not a membership.
Okay.
It's an open organization. So you just sign up and you get put onto our newsletter, and you have access to our outreach group chat, which is our mommy group.
Right.
And it's just texting and info.
Oh, no. So it's no fee.
It's no fee to be a Hey Mommy.
No strenuous application.
No.
Just be a mother.
Just be a mom. Let us know what you need and come to the events.
So we also know we know that there's resources for like younger moms, right? But we also see a trend of women that are like a little bit older, maybe in their 40s, that are now becoming like mothers.
Yes.
We see that like that's a thing now, And
I'm happy that the tables have turned to where women are now like, I'm not having a baby until I'm fully established.
I love that.
I love that.
I
am, and I tell my friends this all the time, I am full advocate for no kids until life is together. Like, that is my advocacy. I love the babies. I'm here for the babies. This is what we do. This is what I do it for. But if you can wait.
That's real.
Like, we're going to take care of the ones that's here now, of course, because we're mothers. That's what we're supposed to do. But if you can wait, sis, wait.
Waiting. No, that's beautiful. I definitely think that in the 90s, 2000s, single mother, doing it on your own, teen moms, I think that was too celebrated.
Yes.
And too many of our women got caught up in that. So I appreciate that to see, and I appreciate that message as well. Are there any resources for someone that's coming in, like if she is in her 40s or something like that?
Yes,
like,
we all. I feel like the things that we offer are pretty versatile. It's not necessarily for someone struggling. It could be just for someone that's looking for sisterhood. Like our entire network is based off of sisterhood within motherhood. So we have these wellness walks where you can meet other mommies that's doing the same things that you're doing or into the same things that you're in. We have these picnics. We have these sip and paints, the cake parties where you can go out with your kids and by yourself to meet other mommies.
Right.
And make friends, just in motherhood.
No, I have been, like I said, I have witnessed, I've been to the cake party. What was it? The cake making party?
Yes, cake decoration.
Cake decoration. And it was dope. It was dope. It was crazy because I told a friend of mine and she was like, Dad, how come you ain't telling me about it? And I was like, I just learned about it. So it's definitely something that needs to be celebrated. And the women there, we all had a good time. I was lucky enough to bring my daughter with me, and she had a good time.
Yes, that was my girl. She was telling me she was having a good time.
Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, Autumn, shout out to her. She definitely was like, Dad, I want to come back.
Oh,
so
yay,
she definitely had a good time. So that was really good. And also as a father, it makes me feel good to see so many, other, young girls and stuff there.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, is it?
Oh, that's just that candy box right there.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, shoot. Welcome to the We Hustle on Hills blooper edition.
Yeah.
No, it's real. I'm gonna cut all this out, but it's real, But no, I was saying, as a father, it is important for me to set a positive example and surround my daughter with positive examples of women, Black women especially.
Yes.
Again, part of the reason to why this platform is the way it is because I feel like far too often on social media, all they show is us tearing each other down. We can't have no hard conversation without your personal shortcomings, everything getting thrown up. So it's like, I want us to have a hard conversation. I enjoy it, but I don't want it to be finger pointing, and I don't want it to be attacking.
Right.
So I appreciate that. Let's talk about we talked about your enrollment and what it takes for people to get into the program. Is it like a time limit? Like they got, a few weeks, few months, No,
we're pretty versatile. We're actually coming up with different ways to be able to get mommies to join because we operate on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, but our committee is growing, like our team is growing, so we're just trying to figure out better ways to get moms to join because some moms don't like group chats, Some moms just want to be a part of, some moms just want text to updates of what's going on with Hey Mommy. Some moms just want to be able to donate to the baby boutique, but everybody shouldn't just be thrown into a group chat that they may or may not want to be put into, So we're just working out the tweaks, trying to figure out how we want to go about everything and going along from there.
It's funny you mention that because I'm in the process of redoing mine. We have a group chat too it was initially called it's still called the Futurist Female, because our platform was the Futurist Female podcast. By me having so many dope and amazing women on my platform, I became a guy that knows somebody. Like I'm the guy that know a guy. So I'm that person. And so eventually, instead of me getting a phone call where they would call me and say, hey, Zach, I need somebody that gives resources for mothers, instead of me just, putting y'all together, I'll just put them in a group chat. And it's like, hey, you'll find everything you need to do right here. Then I went to a bigger platform where it was a little bit more organized, and it's been a slow grind. So I'm in the process too of trying to figure that out. And again, that's when I have this conversation on here because one of the things I also ask is that people support these platforms. The platforms that show us acting like we got some sense. The platforms that show us doing some dope and amazing things outside of music. We need to support that because without the support, let's face it, we dwindle away. So we really need you guys. A like is free, a share free, a good compliment is free.
It's free.
You know, like let's do that. Like, I hate to sound so corny, but support me like you support your celebrity.
No,
okay?
girl.
You know, they have a birthday.
Seriously.
I remember when Cardi B was going through her divorce, and I see all the women I knew was like, "No, Cardi, hold on, you be all right." And I'm like, "Dang, you see me over here out doing it, and you're not seeing nothing. But you see Cardi going through a divorce, and she get that encouraging
That's
word."
really how it be.
You know?
And like, even I feel the same. It's been people that I've rode with all my life, and they haven't hit a share button, a like button, at all.
Put it on your story, y'all.
But also, I don't take it personal because, like you said, I've read, like it says, your biggest supporter you have yet to meet, or your biggest cheerers are strangers. Like they always said, it was something where they related to people. The closest people to you aren't your biggest people that's going to be rooting for you at the end. So I don't really take it personally. I don't really, honestly, I truly don't care because the mommies that come out aren't mommies that I met. I just met. They aren't mommies that I've known all my life. So it's kind of like it is what it is. These are the people that are here for me, and I'm going to show up for the people that's here for me. That's all I really care about.
No, I agree with you, and I appreciate your maturity because I did take it personal at first.
Oh, really?
I did because I was like, I wanted the energy to be reciprocated. Like, excuse me.
And that's understandable.
I would see your post, I'll put it on my story. So I got to a point where I was like, well, I would like to see my stuff on your story as well.
No, and that's understand. That's definitely like reasonable. You're supposed to be my folks.
Right.
What's up?
You know my number when you want something.
Yes, you call me when you need something.
Right.
Why you ain't share my video? Why you ain't tell the mommy that I know two doors down from you to come to my event?
Right.
Where she could get some stuff.
Right.
And that would have helped me and her out.
Right.
You know, people just don't.
Right. I think a lot of it is because it's sort of like if they're not in it themselves, they don't think of it that way. So, and this is the reason why, again, having these types of conversations is so important.
Yeah.
Because now people can see the human side of it. Like, it's a real person behind this nonprofit. It's a real person that's getting the stuff done.
Yeah.
I know you could look at it and say, oh, they just doing this and they just doing that.
She's doing so much.
Right.
But don't get me wrong. I can understand. She don't need that. She's not worried about me, or she doesn't. My like won't matter. My share won't matter. But it does matter. You know.
It do.
It matters. It's appreciated, and I see it as well. You know.
Right.
So it's like, you just can't harp on it. Like, honestly, you really can't harp on it because at the end of the day got to end. And I still got to show up for myself and my mommy. So if you can't show up for me, you just aren't who...
You ain't my folks.
You ain't my folks.
And, you know, and that's why I said it took me a minute to understand that because, like you just said, your biggest supporter, you may not have met them yet.
Yeah.
And I also know that the people who have been, like, a little overly critical, I don't want to necessarily call them haters, but people who have been a little bit more overly critical of me, they're not my people either.
Yeah.
Because never once do they give me all the advice in the world. Like, I have people who tell me, you need to do this and you need to do that. And I'm like, they didn't give not $1. They ain't introduced me to not one person. They ain't do nothing.
But just telling me what I need to do and how I should do it. But you ain't did nothing.
As an entrepreneur, how do you block out the noise?
That's a good question. How do I block out the noise? Honestly, by praying. Keeping my faith in the law is definitely one of my main things because without him, I wouldn't necessarily know which direction to go. I've given up trying to steer my own will because it's not up to me. I'm doing the work of 1,000 people, honestly. You know, so it's like, it ain't my ship to steer. I'm going to let you steer it, and I'm going to keep faith, and I'm going to just do what it is you telling me to do, and I'm going to just let one day at a time.
I respect
I don't take people's criticism to heart or strong opinions to heart because I also know where my heart is at with it. Like, I went into this knowing what it is I wanted to do, not just for myself, but to help other people. So when people try to be critical or too hard or just mean, I don't care. I honestly be like, you know what? Thank you, you know.
No, that's real.
And I just keep it pushing, because at the end of the day, your words is not going to do nothing for me anyway. They ain't going to pay my bills. It ain't going to help my mommies, and it's not going to get nothing done. So therefore, okay.
No, that's a fact. As long as your intentions are good, you be all right.
Yes.
Listen, I get told from my women's group, why you got a women's group? Trying to get women? Can't get them regular? I be like, no, that's not it. Like, again, I have a women's centered platform, and I put them in a group so they could, bounce off of each other and ideas and kind of do that. And when I first heard it, I was offended. Like, man, I'm not getting no money from this. Oh, this is from the muscle. Right. I do this because I just generally enjoy it. But then it's like, my intentions up here, and I don't need to defend that.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't need to. So it took me a while. It did. It did. I would read the comments sometimes. I'd be like, damn. Because it's like for people who don't know you, thinking they know you. Right. And you'd be like,
that be the part. And it be people that don't know you. Right. Or think they have you figured out as well. Right. And it'd be like, you're all the way wrong.
You're all the way wrong. The complete opposite.
That's why those type of people, you really just gotta let them have it, because at the end, if I give you my energy back, I'm scooping to your level, and we're clearly not on the same vibration. Right. So therefore,
I tell my daughter, I say the lion don't care nothing about what the gazelle talking about.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
The eagle cares nothing about what the turtle got going on. Fly,
and everybody at the top is collabing. Right. The only people that's talking is the people that ain't got nothing going on.
Let's talk about collaboration for a little while, and then I'm gonna let you close, okay? So, because I think that is truly important too. Collaboration is king.
It's key, yes.
And I don't think that I'm saying us in our community, I think sometimes we take the mindset that we must do everything alone. And that must reign true. I mean, that reigns supreme with a lot of women too. Yes. Because a lot of women have a mindset, I got to do it alone. I got to do it by myself.
I got to point to prove.
Right. Right. So let's talk about that a little bit.
Okay. My opinion on collaborations and just being, getting new partners and stuff like that. I'm actually all for collaborations and partnerships. It's when... What was the question again? I'm sorry.
No, we were just talking about collaboration, like the importance of collaboration.
Yeah, I think it's very important, because how can you... It's certain doors that you just can't open by yourself. And you need other people, like-minded people, to help you to make that key fit. Somebody else might got the key to the door that you standing in front of, Right. So it's kind of like, I don't get oh no, I have to do this by myself. I honestly don't get it, because that don't even make no sense. How can you do everything by yourself? That doesn't make any sense. You can't do everything. You are one person. You got 2 eyes, 2 arms, 2 feet. You don't got 6. So it's like, let somebody help you. Bring somebody in that's better at this than you. It's easy. You get farther by delegating. That's that's another thing that I'm learning as well. Like, growing my team, I can't do everything. I used to try to do everything, but I can't. I'm one person. You have to delegate tasks. You have to delegate stuff that holds up your time and your energy to people that can do it, that either has that expertise or is willing to learn it, because you can't do everything alone.
I mean, I personally agree, and I also struggled with that as well. Like, I struggle. I mean, it's again, this is a chance I would talk about. Like, hey man, this is my therapy, But no, I struggle with that, because it was kind of like I felt like no one was going to care about it as much as I care about it. Nobody's going to do it as much as I do it.
I felt that way.
Then you get let down a couple of times, and it becomes confirmation. It's like, see, this is why I need to. And I think we do need to have those conversations with us as well, because a lot of us, we be wanting to give up the reins, so to speak, but it's like, can I trust you with my baby?
Can I trust you?
Can I trust you? Can I even trust you not to steal my idea? Because I was just watching the Balloon Pop show, right? And it wasn't the original. It was one. It wasn't the one with Arnett. It was like kind of like the spinoff.
The spinoff that's on Netflix.
And I'm like, damn.
They took her the whole thing.
And
yes,
it's just like I'm sick because I'm like, as an entrepreneur, it's like imagine you come out with something that was completely different, new, yada yada. And I see it only happening with us. Like I don't believe. I honestly, I don't want to turn to a race thing, but I don't believe that if that was a white girl that came out with that, they would have been stealing her idea.
Right.
They would have been paying her all kinds of money, and her IP and her protection would have been there. But by being a sister, you see nothing but spinoffs to that. And I'm like, damn.
Yes.
And that is probably one of the biggest reasons to why people don't want to collaborate. Because like, you know, what if you come out with the idea and you come out with it, I'm not gonna say better than mine, but you come out with it before me. So we do gotta have that conversation as well. You know,
I agree. I definitely agree. And I just feel like people have to. I think it's always good to keep your guard up, but also take that step to try new things.
Right.
People just be so stuck in what it is that they know, they get scared of new stuff. I am all about jumping off the cliff. Like I'm gonna keep throwing things at the wall till it stick, because at the end of the day, I'm a creator. I know if at the end of the day you can't take my brain. So if you do me wrong, you do me wrong once, shame on you. Do me wrong twice, shame on me.
Right.
You know, and I think that's how it goes. Right. But you know, you live and you learn, and you can't. It is what it is. My motto: it is what it is. You got to protect yourself the best way that you can, but also don't let it keep you stuck.
Don't let it keep you stuck.
Yes.
With that being said, please tell people where they can find you, where they can learn more about Hey Mommy. To all the moms that are watching this channel, I don't understand why you're not joining this program. It's amazing. It's definitely necessary in the climate that we in. The economy is only getting rougher. You know, and these jobs with AI and stuff coming out here, stealing jobs. So they can run up some CEO profit. You're going to need the help.
Yes.
We're going to have to come out with Hey Daddy, though. There's going to have to be a Hey Daddy.
Hey Daddy spinoff coming soon.
Hey Daddy, Hey Daddy, Hey Uncle, you know what I'm saying? Hey brother, Hey sister.
Yes.
I mean, look, fellas, I got us, okay? Yeah, fellas, I got us. You know, so I'm going to use my platform for something good, man. So, yes, the Hey Daddy spinoff and Hey Uncle. Hey, that's my man's right there.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So we're going to need that, because men need help. We need help. We need help. You know, it's
a few
real.
daddy organizations. They may not be Hey Daddy, but it's something on the lines of like Philly Dads.
Nice.
It was just a really big organization that was giving away Pampers to dads recently. I forgot the name of them, but it is a really big dad organization in Philly.
A brother that come to mind, name was Khalif Troy. Sorry, my mind is going to blank too. But he also has the nonprofit called Black Men Are You Good?
Oh, that sounds nice.
So no, it's dope. So shout out to the brother and other brothers like him too. He was on my panel too for I had a live panel discussion called Hill Dish, and where we talked about, like, you know, some of the things that affect the black community. You know, some relationship talks, but a few other things though. I wanted it to where people can feel and see the people that actually get on my platform. Right. So with that being said, again, tell people where they can find you at.
You can find us on Instagram at Hey Mommy Inc. __. We have a color picnic coming up September 7th. So if you are a mommy looking for something to do with your kids, you can definitely come out to that. We will have full attractions, shows, a color war, the whole 9. So that would be really nice. You can find us on TikTok at Hey Mommy Inc. You can find us on Facebook at Hey Mommy Inc. And you can find us on, is there any more platforms out there? TikTok, Facebook. LinkedIn. My personal LinkedIn, Iyzae Williams. You can definitely contact me on there. Iyzae Williams.
I'm so glad you spelled it because I would have messed it up.
Yes.
I'm so glad you spelled it. I thank you for your time, your energy.
you.
I appreciate you having me here to interview you. I just thank you. So
thank you. I appreciate it. It was a pleasure being here. I appreciate the conversation. It was a great talk. I hope you have me back soon.
I was going to ask you, would you come back?
Yes, I would love to come back. We can touch on a little bit more stuff. Hopefully, I have a little bit better
more time. Yeah, it's all right. Hey, it's real, you guys. So with that being said, this is the We Hustle in Hills podcast. I'm Zachary King. See you guys episode 5.